Hi folks, continuing from the last short video. This is the controller board of switch mode programmable test bench power splice high power, which will operate from um 0 volt to 80 volt and up to 20 ampere. Uh, so it is a high power switch mode test bench programmable power supply, and at the moment all of the functionalities have been checked. For example, keypad interface, LCD interface, then routine coders that you see on this site. One is for voltage control, other is for current control, and then this is the external temperature sensor, which can be used to monitor the temperature of, for example, when it is connected to the batteries, then it can also monitor the external temperature. Then there is also one connector that will monitor the temperature of the MOSFETs connected to the buck converter. So I have two temperature sensors at the moment, and here you see the two microcontrollers are installed on it, and this is the prototype, and in the final product the board size will be reduced to 1/4. Just 1/4 size would be the board size, and maybe it would be 2 layer or 4 layer board, and at the moment routine coders are also working, keypad working, LCD working, then temperature sensor working. I have assembled all of the things on a fabrication sheet, and so that the wires don't create any mess. And now the next task is to integrate the all of the tested software into one single unit consisting of the two microcontrollers, and then interface it to the buck converter. uh, as I told you, the main power would be from off the shelf switch mode power supply, which will output 80 volt, and those 80 volt will go to this buck converter, and this controller board would control the buck converter according to the requirements. For example, if I want 30 volt and 5 ampere, so I will operate the requirements from the keypad and the routine coders, and the data will be displayed on the LCD, and the buck converter will operate in such a way that the output voltage is 30 volt. So far so good, everything is working well, and as I told you, it is remaining to integrate the software of two microcontrollers, so that all of the components operate in a meaningful way. And I have reduced the cost by introducing this test bench power supply, fixed output AC to DC, fixed output 80 volt test bench power supply. And at the moment, as I told you, that due to availability from the market, only 40 volt, 48 volt, 20 ampere power supply was available. So this would be enough to test the board, and later on I will purchase the 80 volt 20 or 25 ampere switching power supply, which will operate in the back end, and at the front end would be the buck converter. The controller board that I will design of 1/4 size would consist of the buck converter according to the more suitable chips, ICs, and so that would be my own design as well. I mean, buck converter and the controller board on a single board. So guys, this is our today's short video. So everything looks good, so stay connected, and thank you very much.